often when we think about return migration, we think about migrants returning to their home or to the place where they feel comfortable or the place where they belong. Returning is not necessarily a homecoming. It is of itself a new migration journey.
The UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everyone has the right to freedom of movement. This includes the right to asylum, meaning the right to leave one's country, and also the right to return if one chooses to do so. Importantly, migrants should be protected from being forced to return. In reality, they are confronted with many different legal frameworks and barriers to movement, limited access to public services, preventing a decent life in destination and transit countries, and harsh public debates about migration that make them feel excluded. Despite these challenges, researchers from the GAPS project are investigating how migrants make active decisions about their lives.
I think migrants are not just victims. They always find a way to find jobs to do, to better their lives. They have their strategies, their capacity, the ability to shape their own lives.
There are a number of factors influencing Migrants Agency. An important one is their individual legal status and documentation in the country in which they're currently living. The social and political context also has a big impact on what they can achieve and how they feel about their new country, from how migrants are received by the host community to their experiences of daily and social life, for example, their access to education and healthcare. The opportunities migrants have on the labor market also play a crucial role for their agency. The difficulties and lack of opportunities that migrants may face when trying to settle in a new place can limit their ability to realize their initial aspirations. In research, this is referred to as the aspiration-ability gap.
There are also migrants who have a negative decision regarding their asylum procedure and are facing the dilemma of residing illegally in the country or being deported. Voluntary return can come and heal this gap and offer a dignified and respectful alternative to deportation.
How can you not give consent to return when the harsh policies is somewhere in Netherlands or Belgium? The policy doesn't allow you to work, to go to school, So you give consent that let me go back home. So most of the people who return, they are coerced or forced return.
During the interviews we conducted within the GAPS projects, some migrants shared how difficult it is to face the idea of returning. For them, going back often feels like admitting failure. Migrants are seen as an investment by their families, which creates a lot of emotional and social pressure.
A lot of times when we talk to migrants, they're confused. They don't have the information they need. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They don't know what's expected of them. Things are changing. They are not aware of changes. They got outdated information, or they're getting information from another person who's maybe in a similar situation, but not the exact same situation. So the information doesn't apply to them. So it's really important to understand the migrant's point of view, simply to make sure that the policies can operate as intended.
The underlying issues that must be addressed are the root causes of irregular migration. Migration shouldn't be an act of desperation. It should be a choice.